Today, we're talking with a local band. You may know them. Please welcome Glass Dimensions. What's up, guys?
How's it going?
How you doing?
So, introduce yourself, please. What are your names?
My name is David Tirado. I am the vocalist.
Vocalist.
All right. Rick Naheda, I am the drummer.
John Kelly, I play bass.
I'm Caleb Jones. I play guitar.
Cool. How long have you guys been a band?
We originally got together at the end of 2010.
January 2011.
Yeah, and we officially started jamming in January of 2011. We were another band, minus Rick, and that kind of fell through the cracks, and we ended up getting a hold of him. And he didn't live here; he lived in El Centro, city about 40 minutes away. And once we found out he lived in Yuma, now we knew, he was a great drummer. So we ended up getting a hold of him, and we started up Glass Dimensions. So we hit it off. We hit it off musically, and we just got to business.
Cool. How did the rest come together?
What do you mean?
How did the band come together, the rest of you guys?
Originally, me and Caleb went over to Rick's house and to convince him. Like, we kind of met him at his apartment, and we came inside and sat down on the couch with him and kind of talked to him for maybe an hour and a half or so. Because we had never talked to him before. We just knew that he lived in Yuma, and we knew that he was a great drummer because of his previous bands. Okay. So we kind of talked to him for a while, convinced him, showed him our music from our previous band so he could see what we sounded like, and what we were trying to go for. And we just hit it off from there. We had a few practices, and we just started writing riffs immediately. So
cool. How many songs have you guys composed?
We've actually written quite a few of them. Over the process of writing, you tend to, the first ones you start out with, they stick with you for a while, and then they kind of go away, and your new ones start to come in. So we've had maybe in a total of how many songs?
10 or 11.
10 or 11, and then now we've gotten rid of a few, then we're now at 7. So
we don't just get rid of them, but sometimes we pick them apart, we dissect them, and we use different parts from earlier songs and new songs. So then those songs kind of just fall apart, and because you're a band, when you start out, you're not as comfortable with each other musically. You start to get greater ideas and whatnot later down the road. So these new songs come out a lot better, a lot cleaner. So it's like you kind of just look past the older ones, almost.
Right.
They're fun to play with yourself, but you want everyone to see what you have in store for them now.
Mm-hmm. What are your songs about? Like, what do you guys write about?
Oh man, I can go on for days. I write all my lyrics. I've just been really concerned lately with just like the phenomenon, the anomaly that is human consciousness, and just what human consciousness means, like in regards to us, like as a race, as a universe, as like a unified, I guess, inhabitants of this earth,
Mm-hmm.
and it's a lot of like trying to basically relate every day and like everything we see in our lives to the greater picture, and what everything we see and what the significance of little things in our lives mean every day.
Mm-hmm. So what are you guys' influences?
Oh, there's quite a few of them.
We're wearing 2 of them right now.
Yeah, I mean, if anything, that's probably one of our biggest influences.
Yeah, this band Meshuggah, they've been around since the late '80s, early '90s, and
They're pretty good.
They're pretty good.
They're pretty good.
We went to see them together as a band this past May, and that was
awesome.
It was wild.
It was intense. Yeah.
Stuff like that totally rejuvenates you as a band, makes you want to just come back harder. And
So what kind of music do you guys play? How would you guys define yourselves?
Metal.
Yeah,
metal, very metal.
Yeah, there's so many now in this day and age of metal, there's so many subgenres of progressive metal. There's tech metal, there's this metal, that metal.
Right.
I mean, we try not to label ourselves as a certain type of metal. I mean, people can label us as they want. I mean, there's a lot of different kinds of metal out there, but I guess if we had to choose one, I mean, what?
Progressive, like a very riffy, melodic metal.
Okay. Wow. Interesting. Gent. What's that?
Oh man.
Wow.
Gent.
Onomatopoeia, for the sound of the guitar.
Yeah, gent is a very, very new term in metal, and it kind of alludes to the sound of the guitar, the actual tone that the guitar has. It's it's having your mids up very high, and it has a very twangy sound to it, and
gent.
yeah, it's
very controversial.
It was invented by the guy from Meshuggah. He said his guitar sounds like gent, 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 like that.
Oh,
That's how it
okay.
came from. And then the people from Periphery kind of rolled with it. There's another band that thought it was a good idea.
Interesting.
And then it turned into a whole thing.
So the word itself turned into a genre. Just someone describing the way his guitar sounded turned into an entire subgenre of music.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good, cool stuff. Why Glass Dimensions?
Well, for 3 months we argued on a band name. You know, from January, we started in early January up until March, we just could not decide on a band name, and we threw at least 200, 300 ideas.
Oh yeah, we had a whole
didn't
list
like
of
any of them.
different names.
And we just wanted something that really like they knew what our lyrics were going to be about, and like we all knew, you know, we all came together on it, and we kind of just we wanted something that really matched, you know, exactly what we were going for lyrically and what we wanted the feel of the band to be. And we started, you know, we talk a lot about, you know, things like quantum physics, stuff like that, stuff we like to talk about with each other, like dimensions, like we exist, you know, in the third dimension, what's the fourth dimension, the fifth dimension. And, you know, along those lines, we kind of just ended up coming up with, hey, what about Glass Dimensions, you know, and everyone liked it, so it stuck.
Wow. Take us on a practice session. What is it like?
Oh man. Yeah, it's
Fun.
It's about it is fun. Yeah.
It's an hour to 2 hours long,
Okay.
maybe once or twice a week, sometimes 3 if we're lucky, where nothing gets done. No, okay. Maybe if we practice for an hour, there will be about 57 minutes of just loud noise and us trying to talk over each other while another one plays an instrument very loudly.
Mostly me.
Mostly.
Yeah.
And then we have 3 minutes where we actually get stuff done. But in those 3 minutes, we kill it.
That's where
It's a concentrated.
that's where the magic happens.
That's where the magic
It
goes.
does. Yeah.
Yeah.
Half the riffs that we actually use are just things that I was playing to be annoying to everybody. And then we're like, that sounds cool.
Yeah, it happens to sound really good, and we're like, hey, let's use it. So.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, man, we get mad at each other.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow. Well, what do you guys do? I mean, besides the band, what do you guys do? Are you guys students here?
Yeah, I actually just received my associates here. I know they go here as well. They did go here.
I'm working.
Oh.
Paying off debt.
I sleep a lot. Play video games and stuff, so.
And he's from El Centro. He went to school in El Centro.
Oh, in El Centro.
Not a citizen.
Now it's citizen.
Now a citizen of Arizona.
How do you guys get inspired when it comes to music and writing songs?
Just like for instance, listen to our influences, you know, and they'll release new material, new albums, and all that, and you know, not to say that we're taking what they've written, but you know, kind of trying to come up with your own, I guess, perception on how they wrote their riffs, you know, like trying to make it your own little idea that's going in your head and try to make it sound like us, you know, just listening to the bands we like.
Not only that, but we really inspire each other as well. I mean, we'll sit around and riff, and then like you said, he's trying to be annoying, and then it's like, wait a minute, play that again. That kind of sounded cool. It's like, hey, we could do something with that, and just influences come from everywhere. It could come from a show that we played. If we felt like we didn't do too well, if we felt like we weren't as tight as we wanted to be, we get back to the band room and we just, get to work, and it makes us want to work harder and get cleaner and not have a bad performance ever again.
Right. And in those 3 minutes.
Those 3 minutes,
magic comes.
Exactly.
Do you guys have a Facebook we could?
Yeah. We have a few sites you guys can find us on. On Facebook, you could facebook.com/glassdimensions, or just look it up in the search Glass Dimensions.
Yeah.
We also have a Bandcamp, which is a website almost like iTunes where you can download our music. And as of right now, we actually have it up for free, for the next week or so. And that's glassdimensions.bandcamp.com. It'd be really cool, if you guys wanted to go download our music for free. We just want to get our music out there as much as possible.
We have a YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube.
We do have a YouTube channel as well. If you want to just search Glass Dimensions, you'll see the list of videos. We got videos from right here from track 74.
Twitter.
Yeah, we actually officially have a Twitter too. Yeah, that's right. We have a Twitter.
Who's managing the band?
Raphael.
Raphael.
Yeah, actually, he has a big part in helping us out with all that.
Raphael
Yeah.
and Cenas.
He's the businessman.
He is, definitely, yeah.
Who runs the social media? Is it?
It's
A little bit of all of us, yeah.
All of us,
We all try to contribute as much as we can to all the social networking sites that we're part of. So
absolutely.
Cool. Well, I'm sure the fans appreciate that.
We also have an Instagram as well. #GlassDimensions.
I didn't know we had an Instagram.
no, we
Oh, geez.
So apparently only he knows about it. Do you guys feel you have a special connection with your fans through these media?
Like with our fans or
Your fans.
Oh yeah. No, we don't even like to refer to them as fans. Like they're our
Friends.
friends. You know,
Yeah.
like whether we know them personally or not, they're our friends. You know, like we're not trying to act like we're nothing more than they are. You know, they like our music, we like playing for them. It's a mutual relationship.
Especially in a small town, everyone knows each other.
Right.
Your friends show up and they bring their friends and they become friends, and
Yeah,
it's a cycle.
exactly.
How far has the music taken you guys, like traveling wise?
Well, we have yet to travel as a
El
band.
Centro.
Well, El Centro.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean,
that's the furthest as of now. I mean, our goal is to get
Anywhere.
anywhere that it'll take us, basically. You know, I mean.
We recorded in San Diego.
Yeah.
Which is kinda
Yeah.
cool.
Is that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
so
we
we
recorded our
did
EP,
record.
a four-song EP, and
Chula Vista.
Chulo Vista.
in Chula
Chula
Vista.
Vista, yeah.
No, Chula
I like,
Vista,
I like to call it Cholo Vista.
where all the players play. We recorded a four-song EP in Chula Vista, and that was a cool experience because we didn't have a whole lot of money, and you get paid. You know, you get charged by the hour, so we pumped out 4 songs in 11 hours or so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a night.
Yeah.
Let us stay there too. So
We ate PB&J, slept on the
Oh, yeah.
floor. Yeah, it was a
You
fun
got an ice
experience.
chest full of PB&J. It was awesome.
yeah.
Yeah.
I eat that anyway, so.
Used to.
It was pretty good.
PB&J and Kool-Aid. That's what we lived off of for a day
P&J
and a
and
half,
Kool-Aid.
2 days.
Wow. How often do you guys play?
Like practice or shows?
Shows.
We like to get shows. Lately, we've been playing a lot. We've been playing up to 2 or 3 times a month. Right now, we're trying to go into a bit of a writing hiatus where we just maybe a show a month or so. But we really just want to get a lot of material that we have out there, a lot of like all these random riffs that we have and whatnot. We want to be able to piece things together because we've been real busy, taking down equipment, playing a show, coming back, trying to set it all up again, practice, and vice versa. And
It's hard to practice when you got to set up all your gear over and over again.
yeah. And the room we play in, thank God it's finally getting a little cooler outside because the room we play in, it can get up to like 130 degrees in there.
No AC.
No
No
AC.
AC at all.
Made of bricks.
Yeah.
It's fun though.
Yeah.
It's
It's hotter in there than it is outside.
Yeah. When you're all done, you walk outside. It's 109 degrees outside, and it feels like paradise. So.